talk to Edris. Edris Schmidt's smithy. So much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. So the sheep block is off. That's back to the farm. Let's talk to Edris. No! Stupid game. Hello, Andreas. Well, you're not very friendly then. So we can go up there. Can we go along? We can go along. And we can go up. It all leads to the same thing by the looks of it. Veronica. Martin, please. Can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on him. That looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Oh, morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. Is hopping it not a modern expression? Something I can do to help? No, excuse me, I'll try and stay out of your way. Martin, idiot. You going to help them? Yeah. Let's berate Martin. That will be remembered. Mind your business, asshole. Martin, that's enough. And Andreas, leave the discipline to my mother. Oh look, there's something going on up at Steinauer's place? You could break a knuckle if you punch that horse. Who's on that horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky's giving him an earful. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemonger's anger. You think he's a noble? He looks really rich. God damn it, Martin, stay out of trouble for once. What, Aunt Eddie? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andres, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road. We need to get the sheep under control. Of course, see you later. Don't work too hard, Martin. That will be remembered. I've made a mortal enemy this day. Can I go around? Oh, there's a sheep. Oh no, it's not. Sheep everywhere. What? What? What do you want? Hey, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. There's bloody sheep everywhere. Church and druckers. Klaus. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? He's a typist. Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey, a few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see those new woodcuts. I have for an Italian edition of Till Eluenspiel. It's nothing to me. I don't recognise... I didn't realise Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas, he's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from... heresy! Witch mania. Adventure stories of questionable morale repute. Or sloppy typesetting. Witch mania. Oh god, don't say that, Andreas. Less than a day's ride of Innsbruck. Don't need to get people around here all worked up about witches again. Witch mania's taken over. Besides, don't talk about witches around Father Thomas. Just a bad idea. Good to know. So the tonight after Vespers. What's Vespers? Is it like prayers? Of course, thank you. Great, I'll tell Marie and Bert you're coming. We can't click on them names, can we? See you then. See you later. Tally-ho. So this is Father Thomas. God bless. Master Mailer, I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. Just on my way up the hill to get to work. Now we'll have a chat with him. Good. Good. Andreas, I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning mass. That shit, mate. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? I do. They're working on sketches late in the night. Sketches of French ladies. The French girl sketches. Andreas, there is more. This is about more than your success in this life. There is that bloody posh git again. Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Malar, this is Lorenz, Baron of Rothvogel, the great lord from the countryside near Worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. Why the fuck am I doing these voices? Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbours were so welcoming. Well, yes. What brings you back to our little town? This game needs to be voiced or I'm gonna go crazy just talking to myself. My wife and I are returning... That's his wife? His wife has a beard. My wife and I are returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. I mean, it has a certain charm, common to the Alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the Emperor's diet. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly. He was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I don't want to bother him or the painter. Are we going to go background? Who was the artist, my lord? Why was this diet assembled, my lord? How was Venice, my lord? I lived there a few years ago. Why is Andreas sounding like the lord? Oh, fascinating. Well, the city's Jews now live in their own quarter in the north. Okay, interesting. The city's artists are still producing wonderful work. Titian in particular is a god. Titian? No offense, rather. Of course. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, so I decided to ride ahead, make a visit to Kiesu. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed. By good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historica Tassi. He was reading during my last visit. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. What are these people doing? There's nothing better to do. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Hey. Ah, yes. What am I doing? But I must be off. There will be enough time to discuss Tassing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey. Oh, Father Godot and I have come to check on the progress. Oh, my lord. If you have come to see your manuscript, you should be speaking with young Master Mahler here. Yeah, we're a master, in all but name. It's an honour to meet you, my lord. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg, but the next few months he's also helping the Abbey's scriptorum. A Nuremberger artist working in an Abbey scriptorum? In 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. It'll cost you wine. Of course, my lord, it would be an honour. Well, I'm running a bit late to the Abbey, but I suppose it's alright. Surely my Nord would find little entertainment or companionship in me. Yeah, that will be remembered. I have yet to judge the quality of your entertainment, though it sounds like we're off to a bad start. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table. Did the Abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about that, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuse us? Excellent. We'll see you then. Niklaus, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mauler here. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. For fuck's sake. Oh god, what am I doing? So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not be a master yet. You unmarried? No, I'm not married. But in truth, I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was at university for a number of years, at Erfurt. Erfurt, wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's brave, brilliant man. Wait. You may have even met him. Did you? You must tell me. Oh no, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. Sure, it will be remembered. I agree, wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they've even read his list of 95 things against the church. Father Matthias was not about having a lively debate. Was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend the university? You seem very well educated. Ha! No, my family is really wealthy enough to be provided me with all the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle to Cicero, to Ficino, to Erasmus, and everyone in between yet to come. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is as well read as any university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate, but didn't finish. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? So theology. Andreas has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, Bible knowledge, common law, heresies, and similar subjects. Imperial law. Andreas knows basics of the fractured system of laws that govern various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Medicine. Andreas is familiar with basics of human biology, medicine, and illness. Heresies sound fun. We'll go theology. Theology, as odd as it may seem. Not odd at all. It's a good field of study if you want a position in the church. Bollocks. My late uncle was the abbot of Fulda. I spent many hours reading the manuscripts in the library with his permission. He was a pious enough man, I suppose, but he wielded great power from the abbey. Antilia. You! If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Curse you, Lorenz Rothfugal. Perched as dogs, tearing you to pieces would be too kind of fate. These rustic community displays a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finished guessing, the old crone would probably be dead. Well, what of your early time at university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? Do you have a favourite subject? Is this all just character building? Latinist. Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall sententine antiquate, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republican Empire. Logician. Andreas instinctively thinks through the implications of information that he receives it. Is adept at spatial analysis. He can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. Orator. Andreas excellent at rhetoric at university. He's a skilled teacher, persuader and public speaker. Occultist. Andreas knows a soul endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. That sounds quite tasty. Heavens and Earth. Andreas knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movement. He's also familiar with various plants and animals from study and personal experience. With how we're building Andreas, that personal experience with plants and animals is going to be a hot debate. I mean, Latin might be good. I don't know what his work is. Occultist sounds quite fun, though. Are we going a bit too far if he studied religion? Let's do it. I use my access to the University Library to pursue more esoteric interests. Oh, esoteric how? Mystical texts, books on alchemy, invoking spirits, divination, purely academic, of course. Of course. I started with Finko's Corpus Hermecticum, and my interest only deepened from there. Quite interesting, Andreas. I'll make some time to speak with you more on this topic during my stay. I look forward to it, my lord. That will be remembered. And your other studies. Was there anything else you excelled at? Let's go Latinist then. I focused on Latin. It's useful in so many ways, and especially for understanding manuscripts. Wonderful, a beautiful language used in the greatest empire of the ancient world. Tell me, what was your favourite sententia? Everyone enjoys the smell of their own farts. Or, remember to tell the tale of another's kindness many times, but whatever kind deed you do for others, keep quiet. Farts. Haha! But using Erasmus is cheating. A little, but Erasmus was paraphrasing Aristotle. Fair. If you don't mind dipping your Latin cup into the Greek well. Well, we did pick Greek somewhere, didn't we? Ah! It's the Abbey. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? How did you come to know of Kirsau? I'm sure it's Kirsau at all. My family have been patrons of Kirsau for, I don't know how many generations. Some years ago I heard that Kirsau still has a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorum here. Well, there's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe and me. It's a good place to start. This This is as good a place as any to create art. Artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. We'll go with that. Well, Kisao is more than a bit old-fashioned. Some of my friends think I'm mad for commissioning a manuscript from an abbey in this age. In this day and age, even. But, well, my family have been patrons of Kisao for generations. It seems wrong to stop now while there's still talent here. I commissioned a manuscript from Father Gono a year ago. I thought I'd stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no. I do know the artist, however, the venerable Brother Piero. How venerable. He still has his wits and skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero is an incredible talent with colour. Then I'm very much looking forward to seeing it. Oh, there is a lot of talking in this game, or a lot of reading in this game. Mayor Klaus, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey. Yes, my lord. I don't even know where his voice came from then. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago. Then Kisao is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Celia? She seemed to recognize you. We are acquainted, yes, let's leave it at that. Ah, you must be Father Gono. I am Lorenz, Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. Ah, if you say so, I'm not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, Lord. But I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know. Oh, what am I doing? But I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. Yes. I mean, no, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Andreas, I don't know what you're doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Of course, Father, I'm eager to get to work. Why are you taking this out on me? It's not my problem. Is it a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours? Yeah, let's go with that. Because we said we'd... I should ask again when he's in a better mood. He doesn't look like he's ever going to be in a better mood. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matteo to pay me early. What have we got? We've got the church. Find a way to get paid. We've got the cloister. Got a map. Okay, so how... So Berthold Drucker is the son of Klaus and Marie. Big Joe Gertner is the son of Peter and his late wife Christine, called Big because he's the biggest man in town, married to Veronica. Celia of Augsburg, Prioress of an odd angle. Keiso Abbey and responsible for all the Abbey's nuns. Like all of Keiso's prioresses, is Johnson Abbey's librarian. Clara Gertner Clara. Second wife of Peter, mother of Ursula, known for her kindness and her concern for her husband's health. Klaus is printer and widower to his wife Marie. Although Tassing is a usual place for a printing press, he does brisk trade with pilgrims. Edris was the blacksmith. Eva is the daughter of Peter and his late wife. Married to Otto Zimmermann, the town carpenter, and she has one son, Otz. Prior Fenech of Bex. From Hungary, some religious dude. Father Gurno, absolute tool. Hedy is the wife of Johann Bauer, who I don't think we've met yet. Il Peter is the elderly father of Peter. Johann is husband of Hedy, father of Veronica and Hans. Friendly with most of the families, he's determined to expand his farm. Lorenz is the baron that we've just met. Lucky is a stonemason. Marie is block cutter and typist, wife of Klaus, mother of Bono. Martin is our nemesis. Matteo we haven't met, he's Swiss. Something to do with the Abbey Treasury. Sister Matilda. Celera for the nuns, works in the gardens. McHouse is Lorenz's bitch. Ottilia is the crazy woman who looks like she lives in the woods. That's all that we've met. Oh no, there's more. Otto is a town carpenter, son of the late old Otto, married to Ida and father to Otz. Known for his dislike of the Abbey, will get along just fine. Peter is the farmer who we spoke to briefly. Brother Piero, known for his kindness and helpful nature. Father Thomas, is that the guy who we met? Town priest, yeah, must be. Tends his flock at Our Lady of the Labyrinth. Veronica is the daughter of Johann Hedy, married to Big Jog. Close friends with Brigita, mother of twins Apollo and Artemis. And Sister Zneda is a Bohemian nun, assistant to Sister Illuminata in the library. She's markedly attitude toward life in Keiso. Right, okay. Oh, we've got a little glossary of words that I'm never going to use in real life, so it doesn't matter. The monastic hour. Vespers is the monastic hour at dusk, so that's praying and stuff. Right, okay.